Well, we'll be speaking to our reporter live from the scene of that explosion just after 6:30 this morning.
A British man who's reported to have confessed to killing his two young children is expected to appear before a French prosecutor today to be formally charged with their murders. The
bodies of his 10-year-old son and 5-year-old daughter were found on the balcony of the family's apartment in Lyon on Saturday. Our correspondent.
The European Space Agency is expected to announce later this morning that Major Tim Peake is to become the first official British astronaut.
Yes, all previous UK-born astronauts either became American citizens working with NASA or were on private trips organised along with the Russian Space Agency. Here's our science correspondent, Pallav Ghosh.
68 years of that. Well, congratulations, Rod. It's a great achievement, isn't it?
It is great. 11 minutes past 6. Last day of the Premier League season yesterday. Morning, Sally.
Morning, yeah.
Quite a number of sort of historic events as well over the weekend.
Lots of goodbyes.
Lots of goodbyes, a few tears, lots of retirements, and also this kind of race for fourth place. Should we be celebrating fourth place in the Premier League? It's one of those things. Should you really celebrate
so
winning?
Since you mentioned her, shall we talk to her? Morning, Steph.
Morning.
When you were saying making myself comfortable, then
Yes.
I had visions that I was going to be here with a pillow and
sitting.
yeah, just sitting here, just trying to get right. Well,
So
morning to you both. That effect that might have on the banking sector, because there's a lot of our big banks which are headquartered up there.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, thanks, Steph.
17 minutes past 6. This is breakfast. These are the main stories this
So,
morning.
17 minutes past 6. It's time to go over to the Chelsea Flower Show because they are preparing to celebrate their 100th birthday this week, and Carol is there amongst the poppies for us. Morning. You see, it's not beyond you, Carol. Brilliant. And lovely gardens as well. Then they don't make your nose all tickly, do they? Back with Carol, of course, throughout the morning. Looking lovely there at Chelsea, isn't it? 21 minutes past 6. It was the promise of a sporting legacy which helped London to win the Olympics. But have the Games really inspired a generation to get involved? In some parts of the UK, facilities and opportunities for young people are still scarce.
Well, now the Olympic legacy charity, Sported, has carried out research to see what sport can do to change lives for the better. John Maguire is in Doncaster at a sports project for us this morning. Early in the morning. We're very grateful to them. John, thanks very much, John Maguire.
They look like they're having a terrific time, don't they? Now, we've seen Carol in amongst the flowers at the Chelsea Flower Show this morning, celebrating 100 years, of course, and breakfast's Jenny Hill is also there seeing how they celebrate.
Let's get a summary of the morning's main news. David Cameron is facing more rebellion from his party today as the bill to allow same-sex marriages in England and Wales is debated again by MPs.
Police have confirmed that a man's body has been recovered from the scene of a gas explosion in Newark in Nottinghamshire.
Well, the search has been suspended while the scene is made safe. Another person is believed to be still in the house. We can get more now from our reporter.
Means Tottenham aren't in the Champions League next year. What will happen to Gareth Bale? We're going to talk about that throughout the morning.
OK, thanks very much.
Sally, thank you very much.
Syria has dominated the headlines since the conflict there began 2 years ago. Now there are fresh concerns about the safety and welfare of more than 1 million refugees who fled the country.
The British aid agency Oxfam is warning that increasing temperatures could pose health risks as many don't have access to shelter, water and basic sanitation. Joining us. Just give us an idea of the situation there in Lebanon. What sort of conditions are the refugees living in? How many of them are there? The curse of the bin lorry.
They're not saying anything about your forecast then. All right. Thanks very much, Carol. 30 minutes to 7. Scotland currently enjoys the best of both worlds when it comes to regulation and stability within the UK banking system. That's according to a report from the UK Treasury.
It also warns independence could leave that system at risk of collapse. So Steph has been looking into that
Premier League
for us this morning.
They've got money to spend, so they buy success. But
in Toulon's case, it actually worked for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how it works.
Alrighty. Thanks very much.
Charlie, thank you. 8:40. If you're a man with a good singing voice and a well-groomed appearance, could be a space for you in Only Men Allowed.
Do you reckon?
Yes.
I was a choir boy when I was younger.
Go on, give us a burst.
They shot to fame after winning the TV series Last Choir Standing, not just now. And 5 years on, they're planning to slim down their lineup. I'll do the audition in a minute. But there's still one last place to fill.
We're going to be speaking to Only Men Alloud's choir master and 2 members in just a moment. First, though, let's have a look at their winning performance in the final of the BBC series.
Stuff and to be challenging yourself, I think. You know, it's a bit like Doctor Who regenerating.
Getting free in the run-up to Christmas as well. Only men allowed go on their UK tour in December.
So we know that spring is here when the Chelsea Flower Show opens. And this year, with 15 show gardens and more than 500 exhibitors, there's plenty for the thousands of visitors to see when the gates open tomorrow.
It is now a century since the show was first held in the grounds of the Chelsea Hospital in London. So breakfast